Music released. This weekend, head to the event center for Ruffles Ridge, where you can show off your range with a 4-point line. If you're a sharpshooter, I better see you out there. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the city. That's all from me. I'll see you on the courts.
know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awake, and you hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plaques out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who is peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rapture just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch the street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Where you at?
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat to make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat to make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even with something.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
That is just nasty.
That is ridiculous. That ball's on a string.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Howard and AD play together down on the block. Russell Westbrook out there with LeBron James, and it's Ellington in at the 3 slot. KD sets the pick for Harden. Outside Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got the first 3 points tonight for the Nets. Westbrook passes to James. Going inside. Trying to get open as Davis misses in close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Griffin dishes to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction, but Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Harden against James. Harden left side over James, and Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
LeBron outside. Davis with a screen on Harris. James finds Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
On the wing, Harris. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's James. Plays it up off the glass.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Now, here is Harden. He takes it in, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they? Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Outside Irving. Harris outside. Durant sets a screen for Harris. Outside Durant. Irving passes to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. Shoots the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Griffin. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Davis plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assist from
Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Now here's Ellington following the shot by Kevin Durant. Ellington kicks to LeBron. Howard with the screen on Harden. And Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
It's the Nets now, trailing by 2. Outside Irving. Not going to go that time. Good D by Howard. James dishes to Davis. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harden the pass to Harris. Outside Durant. They need this. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Into the lane, and James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Malik Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for James. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Here's Irving. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Here's the pass to Mills.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Irving.
Irving's got 8.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Ellington the pass to Jordan. Passes it to Nunn. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Irving for 3. No good on that one. The Lakers in the lead. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan kicks to Nunn. Jordan sets the pick for Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Irving, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Hey, yo, Mills! Throw that Kyrie!
Outside Irving, 6 to shoot, over Monk.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
You rarely see big guys as fluid as Anthony Davis. He's so comfortable off the dribble.
Nets trail by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Irving. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Ellington the pass to Monk. Tries again. And he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, Davis so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
You know, for me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, you know, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
And, you know, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
Kendrick Nunn.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Millsap in at the center position. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And Jordan sends it back, and they get it back. 5 on the clock, and Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
You know, knocking down the three, guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Monk kicks to Davis. Bazemore. No one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 10. Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. The pass to Durant. Harden with it. Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down a shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
Now, here's Nunn. Covered by Mills. Davis, the pass to Jordan. Back to Davis. The jump hook again, Los Angeles.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Monk kicks to Davis. Jordan at the elbow. Back to Davis. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Millsap trying to get open. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 5 now. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Number 1, Joe Harris.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Lakers leading by 9. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Here's Harden on the wing. Monk defending. Lets it go with the 3. Harden, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Monk finds Jordan. Mills with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. Durant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Nunn passes to Davis. Over Harris. Davis with the bucket. 16 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Fans, your Laker girl.
substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ellington comes in for Kent Bazemore. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Malik Monk. And James subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Millsap. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Joe Harris. That's his second personal foul.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Irving against James. Now here's Griffin. Defense right on him. Back to Irving. Harris outside. And the Nets, another three.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
James looking around. Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. James, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet. LeBron's got 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. From deep, Johnson, and the Nets, another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Out to Anthony. Pass to Ellington. Fires from deep. And another three for the Lakers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. You know, there's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano-a-mano.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Lakers.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, They've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. Howard and AD play together down on the block. LeBron James is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ellington in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Again, Los Angeles.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. LeBron, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden gets the bucket.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
James, the pass to Davis. He can't get that one, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Durant with it, picked up by Davis. KD sets the pick for Harris. To the wing on the left. Evan finds Irving. Nets passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. LeBron with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Durant. Griffin a screen on Davis. Durant against Davis. Durant kicks to Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Dwight Howard. And Anthony subbed in for Davis. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Aldridge, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here is Harden, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Irving. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lakers leading by 13. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jordan. Westbrook dishes to Jordan. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and a change for the Nets. Mills, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Jordan finds James. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Durant, and it's blocked by Jordan. Davis, that's for 2. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Nets trail by 17 with the step back. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 9th in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Now here's Jordan. 17-point lead, their biggest. Clock at 6. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Let's call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Davis. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for LeBron. James Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Nets trail by 19. And here's Harden. He has 7. Johnson with the bounce pass. Brown the pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
1:25 left in the third quarter. It's Harden with the drive. No good there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to Claxton. To the paint. Johnson dishes to Mills. And stolen by Bazemore. Anthony kicks to Monk. Back to Anthony. Bazemore against Johnson. Passes to Anthony. The three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Mills passes to Claxton. In the corner, Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now here's Anthony. And again, it's the Lakers.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
From deep, Harden. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Brooklyn now, Brown out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Carter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bembry in at the shooting guard position.
Carter. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Carter against none. On the wing, Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Lakers leading by 22. There's the drive.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Millsap. No good that time. Good work defensively by Anthony. On the wing, Monk. Fires the three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Carter finds Brown. Driving inside. It's Brown on the wing. Puts up a 3. Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Brown, and stolen by Bazemore. Monk dishes to Bazemore. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bembry. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Jordan sends it back. Now, here's Nunn. Anthony's shot is off. Nunn against Carter. Pass to Millsap. Carter looking around. Back to Millsap. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Some changes for Brooklyn. Now Durant. Pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. Over Westbrook. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harris drives in. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And there's the pass to Ellington. For 3. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Griffin kicks to Harris. Irving passes to Harris. On the wing, Harden. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's over. To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can, and he's pretty good at it.
Passes it to Griffin. Floats one up, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The drive by James, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
James Johnson. Bruce Brown.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Davis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Johnson sends the screen for Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-5 run. Takes it inside. The shot's good from Ellington.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Harris outside. A three ball. Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Howard kicks to Westbrook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, did what we supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
You boys did their thing. That's what I'm talking about. Dominate. AD. We had one block. That's because we're shooting outside so much. Everybody contributed. Bang.
Urban 5 out of 17. That's what I'm talking about. Durant. There you go. 75%, yes. Looks like I shot 56% from 3. I'll take my 38. Both got up 60 shots. I made 45. They made 23 it is. See, rebounds, defense of 29 to 12. That'll work. Only had 1 turnover. Got 11 points off of his. First quarter, 27-19. Shot 81%. Second quarter, 25-24. Shot 79%. Shot 80% for the first half. That's what I'm talking about, man. Taking good shots. Looks like I shot 14 threes in the first half. Okay, second half, third quarter. I shot 69% today, 23. Fast break points 9-0. Fourth quarter, 21-11. That's a way to close out, 71%. They shoot 22%. Second half, I scored them 45-19. That's what I'm talking about. Willis. Knocked him out the box. Knocked him out. All right, Ron, there's your measuring stick. Superstar. Nets, Lakers. I feel all right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that like button if you liked it. And subscribe. Talk to you later.